Y'all have got to listen to what these disgusting monsters did to their children. Two children from Florida were found locked in a nasty, roach-infested freezing room with no heat whatsoever, and this was after they called for help out of a broken window. On December 1st, deputies with the Bay County Sheriff's Office were called to a home in Panama City. Reportedly, two children who were aged 4 and 5 were yelling out of a bedroom window, a broken bedroom window at that, and they were begging for help from their neighbors. The kids reportedly said they needed to use the bathroom, but that their bedroom door was locked. When deputies arrived to the scene, it was said the two children were hanging out of that broken window from their house, and it was said that the window was secured by a nailed-in board. When authorities entered the house, they encountered a strong smell of urine and feces that was coming from that bedroom the kids were in. The children were then found locked in the bedroom by a steel cable that was wrapped around the door handle. The room reportedly had a bed with no sheets, and it was covered in dirt, and roaches were all over the floors and the walls. It was said there were a few blankets and a pillow on the floor, and the floor was absolutely filthy. Trash was everywhere, reportedly. Child Protective Services were then called in to check the situation. During their assessment, the children reportedly told them they weren't allowed to leave the room at night, even if they had to use the bathroom. The 5-year-old also reported that he was freezing and that his lips were cold. Reportedly, the home had no working heat. The children's mother was 27-year-old Kathy Merrill, and the father was 31-year-old John Merrill. Kathy and John reportedly admitted to police that they locked the children in the room at night until they woke up. They said they'd been doing this since 2023. The mother even acknowledged the filthy, horrible conditions of the room, but said she had no energy to clean. The parents then reportedly said they were trying to teach their children to clean their own room. A paternal grandfather, who is pictured here in the middle, 73-year-old Michael Bubin, also lives in the home, and reportedly he was aware that the children were being locked in the room with those filthy conditions. Both Kathy and John were arrested and charged with 2 counts of child neglect, and the grandfather was charged with failure to report child neglect. This is absolutely disgusting and terrible, and no child should ever be forced to live in conditions like this. I'm so thankful they were caught, and I pray those children are put in the hands of somebody who cares for them. For more true crime, be sure to hit that follow button, and if you're over on YouTube, click subscribe.